I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening at Utopia Farms today. So this would be what, like Mr. July?
Mr. July, what do you think?
It's probably extremely nutritious and tasty. Do you know why you have to be quiet when you're in a field of corn? I'm gonna be Miss August. I guess it would be Mrs. August.
I could just take her like that and just pinch her then.
Let's get started. Okay, we're in the car with Max here. And believe it or not, Ben came too. Usually they don't like to do things together. They're brothers, but it's kind of like when you have kids. As long as they don't look at each other and touch each other, everything's all good. So we're heading over to the hay to see how that's going. Okay, we're out here at the field. The sun is actually trying to come out now. I've just come back from visiting Aiden. He had a echo kind of thing done on his heart where they have to insert a tube down his throat and take a picture of his heart. Anyway, it showed that the hole in his heart was not a large one, and they don't think it had anything to do with all the stuff that's been going on. So that's another thing eliminated from the whole slew of things that they've been checking for. So that's also a good sign. And the hay is looking really nice. The skid steer, like Arnie said, is not back. But he's cutting this down. The tractor is not ready yet either, but our neighbor Andrew says he's going to loan us his tractor to load up the bales on the wagon, and apparently the skid steer will be here tomorrow so that he'll be able to wrap and stack the bales once they're done. So hopefully everything will be fine. And as we look in the distance, you can see all the ewes just came out for their evening graze. Really big field of alfalfa in this spring. We had to cut the first cut off in increments because of the consistent rain that we were getting. And this is also the field where we had to eventually discard the first cut hay because it did get rained on and ruined. So this will be the hay that we finally get off this field. And this is all new seeding, and new seeding means it's first year crop, and it should be the best of the best. So we're looking forward to getting this home and wrapping it and feeding it to the sheep once they have their babies. And I don't know if you noticed, but this is his Hydra Swing mower. So that means when he gets to the end of the row, it kind of flips around so that it's always cutting beside him on the same side. So he can just go back and forth on the rows, which is a lot quicker. And he can always be going on the same row. I don't know if that makes sense, but people who know hay will understand what I'm trying to say. can see right now, the mower is on Arnie's left-hand side. So as he comes back, it's now on his right-hand side. That way he's not driving in the hay, and it's a real easy, quick turnaround for him. Not all mowers do that. That's why this one's called a hydro swing. Boy, has this year of haying been a struggle. So it's really nice to see things moving forward again. Like he's gonna stop, and that usually means a chit chat. How's haying going, Arnie?
And I'm making a calendar, hon.
Oh,
Just stick with the program.
so this would be what, like Mr. July?
Mr. July. I'm showing off the hay.
Just don't show off anything else with the holes in your shorts.
What do you think right now? What do you guys down, Ben? Down. Oh, Benny, me and Benny. Okay.
What about Maxie?
Yeah. Isn't that a crop of hay or what, eh?
Yeah, happy about that?
What?
At least this crop we don't have to throw away. Remember this?
I'm making a salad tonight.
Good.
What do you think?
It's probably extremely nutritious and tasty.
Look at that, honestly.
Yeah,
Is that nice stuff?
yeah, really nice.
This
Smell it actually. Normally I can't smell it, but that smells nice too. And there's the corn.
Yeah, isn't that a crop of corn or what, eh? Look at that over there.
And now the ewe lambs have come outside too. We are over by the fence, taking a glance in at the ewes. Arnie's got to top the heads off the field they're in now and let that pasture regrow and move them into another paddock. Maybe while the weather holds, he can do that. I'm really good at designating tasks that he needs to do. not typical hay weather yet again, but we're supposed to have 5 days of pure sunshine coming up. So this shouldn't matter at all. But it looks like fall skies today. It's very beautiful out here. And I'll show you how tall this corn is. But as you can see, the tassels are turning brown. Arnie informs me that these aren't tassels, they're called beards. The tassels are on top. Time goes by so fast. Look at that. That's how high it is. It's actually quite amazing what a maze it is in here. Do you know why you have to be quiet when you're in a field of corn? Because they hear everything you say. Corn has ears. Dogs are having the greatest time running back and forth on this field. It's a new place, big field, lots of fun. It's like the corn hedge. Good boy. Here comes Maxie. Good boy. Well, these are what the little baby corns are looking like. You can see the cob forming. It's getting solid. There's still some yellow tops to the tassels. Beards. But they've got lots of nice, well-forming cobs. Most have 2 on each stalk. Occasionally you'll get more. but 2 is the most common. And as you see, they kind of grow all at the exact same height. So when they combine them, all the cobs are kind of like together, not spaced out all over. It's kind of neat how they've developed the corn. But everything looks so dark green and healthy right now, because as much as we complained about the hay getting off, you definitely are gonna get bumper crops, because we've had not flooding rains but a lot of rain, so that you'd have several days of rain, several days of dry, perfect growing conditions. Crop farmers will be happy. I figure if Artie's gonna be Mr. July, I'm gonna be Miss August. I guess it would be Mrs. August. Fun.
So we knocked her all down. It's about 6 o'clock tonight, and some people were saying if you're going to wet bale it, why wouldn't you just leave it on rolls? The reason why I don't leave it on rolls when we wet bale it is because I found inside the roll of hay, the hay was kind of wet and the outside was dry, so the bale wasn't consistent. So what's going to happen here is probably tomorrow night I'm going to come in with the rake them double, because if I rake them double I get a more even round bale that comes out of that baler, and that works really good for us. And I have a tether. I did ted for a couple of years. I found the tedding was, to me, the tedding had no value. Even I found when I had dry hay and I tedded it to make it even drier, it didn't help a lot. I found maybe I didn't give it a fair chance, but I got a little strip of hay to cut right there yet to finish up. And you see Lynn right there coming down the field? She's right there. I could just take her like that. I could just take her like that and just pinch her then. So, just to look at my cornfield. So this corn here, I don't know if you've seen my other cornfields, but you notice how these tassels are a different color? Well, there it is. Well, this is actually a different variety. And I'm going to turn this phone around. So the first thing I noticed with this variety is this right here. 2 ears, 2 ears, 3 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 1 ear, 1 ear, 2 ears, 2 ears. See? 2 ears. Now I actually don't like 2 ears, because I always found that the second ear is a little behind and it actually holds the moisture, so it brings your moisture count up. So we'll see how this turns out, but yeah, that's quite odd, eh? Look at 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears. And I'm gonna guess that's a different variety, see? The red tassels. It's got a double ear too. But yeah, that's kind of odd. 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears. And there's another variety right there. Probably a little bit mixed up in the seed box. But that is, that actually is kind of odd. Let me go inside here. Because sometimes it's just the outside roll. No, 2 ears, all 2 ears. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not really in love with the 2 ear thing. Because, what's Lynn doing? You know, Lynn's trying to take over my YouTube channel. Lynn, what are you doing? Look at her. What do you think she's doing? Oh, she's trying to make her own calendar. What you doing, hon? You're not rolling around the South, are you?
You're Mr. July, I'm Miss August.
Oh, Lynn, you know the most attractive part about you, Lynn? Is the rubber boots. Yeah, I can see the boots, Lynn.
Can you see the hay?
Yeah, the hay looks good. But you take away from the hay, Lynn. The hay was looking good, but now you look better. Hey, hon, what are you doing? Get up, hon. Get up.
Thomas, covered in chicks now.
Get up. Pull your pants up, babe. That's right. Yeah, the corn looks fantastic. I've never seen a year with corn like this. It's rare. I guess it's because how much water we've had, eh? Yeah. See, I told Lynn I was going to make a calendar in the hay, and now she's got to copy me. What are you doing, hon? You know where I am? Yes, you can.
Oh, help him! That's a bit of an angle, buddies.
Lie down, boys. Lie down.
You can tell one thing that's making, it's not just that we're cutting hay now that's good, it's that the temperature for once is not scorching hot, right?
There's no humidity at all.
No humidity. You can breathe.
Sit down.
So much nicer.
Sit down. Sit. Sit down.
Get in the middle and put your arms around them.
My dogs are in that business, honey.
Oh.
Max, what are you doing? Max, what are you doing? Max! What are you
Okay, Arnie, stop it.
doing? Max! Oh, here, Ben, come on.
Ben's a little smaller than Max.
Hey, good luck. Well, that's a fantastic. Lie down.
Stay there. Stay there. It's hard to get them to look at. So excited. Can you see how tall it is?
Let's see. Yeah. Looking pretty sexy, hon.
Look at the leg and the boob.
We got the leg, Lynn.
With the boob.
With the boot. Yeah. Is that either tall corn or short Lynn? What is it?
Stormy looking clouds for doing hay, but he's just doing the last strip right now, and this field is cut. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain, because every other time this year that's what's happened. Forecast says no rain, despite the clouds. What?
I don't find too many evening girls in the hayfield.
Well, you got a couple of dogs that want to go in. Open the back door for them. Well,
We love it back there. There's a bag of cat fruit.
still. Okay. How was haying today?
I think I'm more about supper right now. Haying was good. It's good to get something done for a change. Still haven't got the skid steer back yet.
Okay, let's go get Sloppy Joe's.
Is that what we're having?
I am. You're actually having nothing now.
Love you too, and then
Did you almost stutter on that name? And as Arnie pulls in, we're gonna call that a day on part 2 of our second cut haying. Yay! Thanks for watching. Bye for now.